Hi, it's Annie Lou. I'm back and I am going to create something with my art snacks that I got this month, January 2019. Can you believe it's already 2019? I am going to try just to use the products that I get in the art snacks box. So not only do I have this month's, but I also have last month's, and I don't think it's cheating to combine everything because it's all from art snacks. If I really get stuck and I need to use something else, I will let you know. I've been pondering this for a while, and I do want to use this, the Stonehenge Aqua Cold Press Heavy. And I am thinking that I am going to use these in a dimensional way. Okay, so after pondering, I have decided that I am going to do a village, and I am going to do this in the landscape mode. So the first thing I need to do is I need to just pencil in a village. But before I do that, I am going to add some color to my page using the ultramarine blue. So I have some on my palette. I also have a bottle with water. Going to spray my surface and just put a cloth under there to load up my brush with water, pat it out, and just go in and get some paint and just go back and forth. Good. That gives me a base, and I shall dry this with my heat gun. So everything is dry, and you can tell when it's dry because the paper curls up. Now it is time to create the village. So I will come back when I have this all laid out. Now I did sketch out my pattern, and I am going to put it down. An easy way to make your own tracing paper is just to take your pencil, and on the wrong side of the tracing paper, I am just going to cover the lines that I need to trace. Okay, get my piece, lay my pattern on my paper, and I think we'll use a binder clip on the ends to help with it not moving. And then I'll get my pencil and go over my tracings. So I have it all traced on. I have my lines there. They're not real dark, but I can see them. I am going to be using one of the things that we got in the last box. It's a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen in the bullet nib. I like a hard nib when I am doing things. So this is rather important. And I do want my lines to be straight. I shall use my ruler. So I have my line drawing all done, and I like the way it looks. So now I need to go in and paint the houses, I guess. So to do that, I am going to use the red iron oxide. But the first thing I'm going to do is I want to make sure that this is dry. So even though the pen says that it's waterproof, maybe after a few hours, but not right away. So I'm going to heat set it. And now I will go in and add some color. So I have that funky color that I made. Yeah, it's like a purple. So that looks good. I'm going to go and paint all the houses, and I'll be back. So another thing that we got in the box last month was a Crank paint marker. I am really going out of the box here. I'm going to take the marker and I am going to use it on this end house. Now that is a red house. And you know what? It looks fine because Over here I have a bright blue. I might tone it down a little bit. I'm just trying to get the most out of the colors that I have from Art Snacks. Let me ponder. So I pulled something else that we had gotten last month, the General's Droughting Pencil. I'm going to use it on this roof. And I'm going to get the stump and drag it out. And I think I will do it over here as well. And this house has a funny shape, but it's okay. And I think I can give this one the same color roof. I like. So I have the village painted, and I used the red again over here. I just used one of the Faber-Castell Pitt pens, and I did a black roof. I am going to do some shading now. So I am sure at some point Art Snacks has given subscribers black paint or a very, very dark brown paint. I need that for shading. I am actually looking at some of the colors over here, and I might be able to use the color that I mixed with the red oxide and the blue. Let's give that a shot. So just side load. I think it's dried out. I'm going to have to make a new batch. I am making a new batch of color. So there's the blue and the red oxide. Load up your brush with water. Pat it out just a little bit. And I am going to just put in the corner of my brush and mix it out. I am getting a dark color. Now I have to puddle it up. All right, let's see what happens. It's working okay. I am using the General's Droughting Pencil. I think that's a funny word, drawing. And I'm just laying a dark layer of the pencil towards where I want to shade. And then I'm just dragging out and blending out the pencil. So that red really did get toned down. This is a very gloomy town, to tell you the truth. I shall go over some of these lines that got covered up. I used a ruler last time. I think I need to use a ruler again. So I took 2 pieces of the that little mini pad we got, and I painted them with the Liquitex primary yellow. I had to get another color in here, but these will be toned down. So now I am going to cut them up into small little pieces to make windows and doors for the village. So I just want to show you what I did. So I have my pieces here, and I used my paper cutter and I cut them up, and I made the windows and the doors for one of the houses. I am going to take my Stays On ink pad with a Q-tip, and I am going to edge these. They do need to be calmed down. Did I tell you I like tedious? So that tones things right down, and it has a pop of color too. So I am going to do all of the windows and doors. I will probably put them down using a gel medium. That way I think I'll get the colors will pop up more if it has a glaze medium on them. So I'll be back. So I just wanted to show you that I have all the doors and windows, and I am going to use Liquitex Gloss Gel Medium to give this a coat of medium, and also I will use it as a glue. Another thing I like to do is I have all these little pieces that I cut out, and I don't think there's any way I would remember how I had them on. So I will take a picture, and then that way I will have the placement in front of me available. Okay, so I have a coat of the gel gloss over this, and that allows me to do work on this, and if I make a mistake, I am going to be able to wipe it off. Now it is time to do some line work on this. I am going to use the Stabilo Sensor. It has a nice firm nib on it. So I am going to go around my houses here and give them some texture. I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to give it some lines, and then I am going to come across, and this reminds me of houses up on College Hill in Providence. It's a very old neighborhood, and after I created this, I said, this looks like Benefit Street. So if you're familiar with Providence, Rhode Island, you will know what I'm talking about. And because I have the windows and doors on here, sometimes I might have a little bit of a problem putting in the line work. I think I'll do some windows. Now I know for sure from watching Art Snack videos from the past that you have gotten white pens, and I am going to give this roof some white shingles. And these are not real houses. This is sort of my little village. All right, let's find another house to do. So far, looking good. Kind of hard to figure out what to do next. I think I will get the bullet pen nib, go in here and make the lines a little thicker. And then I'll come back with the thinner one and just kind of do some scribble line work in there. So I decided I need some chimneys. So here are things so far. I did add chimneys over here. I put a kitty in the window. So now what I need to do is I need to go in and just rub some other colors in here to enhance the houses a little bit. I shall start off with some of the yellow. This was something that was not in the box, but I really needed something else. Just going to take a Q-tip, just rubbing in some color. I shall go to the red oxide. That'll do good. Yeah, here we go. Getting some weathered looks. All right, I think this does it. I think I will add a little red to the chimneys. I think I am done. You always pick at things when you're done, which means they can never be done. All right, that is that. I certainly did enjoy creating this, and so this is my version of what I did with the products in the January Art Snacks box. So I am looking forward to the next box, and thank you for watching. Please like me, please subscribe. I would certainly appreciate it.